that we have a son of the soil. And you know when you have your son in a certain position, you expect a lot. That's why he made sure that he will come. And how can he, as the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, how can he assist this town of ours and the region at large to actually retain those business people? You know, our town and the region, we have the highest unemployment that you have in the country. Therefore, he is here to listen from your advice and all that. I will now call upon the mayor, His Worship the Mayor, to come and welcome the minister and our community at large. Your Worship.
Thank you very much, Sir Raphael Swaniso. Honorable Minister, Samkwasa, James Samkwasa, Honorable Governor, Lawrence Affairs Sampofu, Honorable Councillors present, allow me to state on the protocol that Convention did not establish, though indeed. It has been a very busy day. Since morning, we've been up and running, and we just did a groundbreaking of the treatment plant and the oxidation points. So let me not waste your time. I welcome you all at Kamono Hall. If you find yourself here, you are at the engagement meeting with the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Local Council. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Like I said, the minister came to listen to you, but he cannot just leave without saying something. He will lay his agenda in his own way, but I would wish to call upon the Honorable Governor, the Governor of the Zambezi region, to come and give his own remarks, and then call to the podium our Honorable Minister.
Consultative. Amuvonisi kutora. Kumusakambe naba mazolo. Ike mkunate mazolo. There is a problem here. All right. Thank you very much. Our CEO and also the Director of Proceedings, invite me to the podium. Honorable James Samkwasa, Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Your Worship the Mayor of Latino Union, Honorable Councillors present here, all invited guests, our business community who responded to the call. Thank you very much for coming. I also recognize all members who are here. Good afternoon. Yeah. When we started, let me say, when I started as a governor, I invited those who were, you know, how many turned up. The late Councillor Mukupi, he booked the country club for us to be there and discuss the development of our region. Only 3 people turned up. It was only the councillors and our chief regional officer and myself. We still need to have a regional development forum in this region. Not so that we talk about the development of our region. Later on, we invited the ministers permanent secretaries that whenever they come to the region, let's meet the way the people doing, for example, in Taranga. Every minister going there, they will meet. Let's do it. Now, Honorable Sakwasa will say thank you very much for setting the tone. Mazoho. Going near, go alone. If you are going far, go with the others. So we have to take this region to greater heights. So we should pull together, we should go together so that we see our development in this region. So Honorable Sankwasa is a well-known figure, both here in this region and in the government. So he was appointed on the 21st March 2025 as Minister of Urban and Rural Development. And we would like to congratulate him for that appointment. Sham? Yes, and we urge him to consult, to coordinate, and to communicate with us on developmental matters. It's very important. So, he is not new in this region, as I said earlier. We know him. He was once also in the government as the Deputy Minister of Works and Transport. And today, I invite him to come to talk to us as the Minister of Urban and Rural Development. May we stand up as we come together.
How are we met? Which language should I use? The civil service woman. Yeah? English. Do we all understand laws here? They don't understand laws, but we all understand English, isn't it? Hello? We all understand English, isn't it? So let's go and accommodate each other. Good evening. Lutozi. Let me start off by saying, why did I invite you? Why did I ask for this meeting? Down memory lane, and particularly at independence, 1989, Katima Mulilo was the cleanest town in the whole Namibia. It was not yet even a town. It was not declared a town as that. It was still a village. 1989. It was the cleanest place in the whole Namibia until 1992-93. When was it proclaimed a town? When did Katima Mulilo become a town? To have a town council? 92. When there was no council, the town was clean. When there is a council, the town is not clean. Hold on. I'm going down memory lane. The first council was elected. And what was happening with the citizens of the town? They went around putting stones in manholes to block the system. You, as the residents, not the councillors, you went and blocked the sewerage system by putting stones in manholes. Some were heads of animals that had to be taken out when the people were busy removing and attending the sewage. Who were you punishing? Hello? You were clapping hands, you think I'm here to attack the council. No. No. I'm here for both of us to understand how did we contribute to the damage that is here. Today, if you look at Katima Mlilo, it cannot qualify to be a town council. It's a village. And in the process of evaluation, temptation could easily come in to degrade it to a village council. Is that what you want? Now, on the basis of this, I said, who are the residents of the town? Who are in charge of the town? Obviously, the business community. Us as political leaders should be able to be in the forefront of developing this town. Nobody else. I've been to other towns and cities outside Namibia. I've seen involvement of businesses that operate from those given towns. How they take efforts to bring their side either in the cleanliness of the town, in the physical development or infrastructure development of the town. Businesses do that. I've not seen that in Katima. What I've seen in Katima, I'm very sorry, crude as it is businesses that are just collecting money from citizens, that's all. No plowback. There is no physical or provable plowback. When I look at the number of Chinese shops in this town, there are many, but I don't see a single Chinese here. Why? It's a cause for concern. So I thought, therefore, let's engage with you as people and us as council of the leaders with one question only. What must we do to develop Katima Muliro? That's why we are here. I did not invite you to come and fight each other. Come and insult each other. I invited both of you and I, including everybody here. What must we do to develop this town, which is getting a status of a ghost town? It's not only the council that is responsible for this, all of us. But I thought, let me start with the business community. You see, urban development is about road infrastructure within that urban area. How are our road conditions in the town? We don't even see potholes sometimes, very rarely we see swimming pools on our streets. Those streets that had bitumen standard or had palliative care have holes and have become gravel streets. There is no sign of proper maintenance. When you go into the issue of revenue collection, you find that government ministries, businesses are the ones that are owing the municipality the highest debts. But their business is not closed. Instead, we close for the elderly woman and for the other men. Those that are highest consumers of water and the consumers of municipal services are not paying their dues. What must we do? I'll keep coming to that question. What must we do to revamp Katima Muliro? How do we keep the environment of Katima Mulilo clean? At the moment, there is no difference between the town or the modern houses and the informal settlement when it comes to dirtiness. And it's worrying me. So I want to engage you, open up, criticize but compliment, they say in English. Tell us, if you make suggestions, how should we do it and what must we do to improve this town? If you look at the Zambezi region and this town, on the Namibian map it looks like a key. And that key should be a key to open for tourism, should be a key to open for economic development, should be a key to open for all better services. But the same key that opens is the same key we are using to lock. We get locked inside. It is the best that we can do for ourselves. Tell me, are you happy with the status of Katima Mulilo right now? No. Let me see those that are very happy. Huh? Now, if you are not happy, what must we do? You see, when you say the council, God has made us so plainly and learn from each other. When I'm saying it's you, it's one finger, isn't it? You is 3 fingers. Hello? When you say council with 1 finger, you are 3 times guilty than the council. And the council you are pointing a finger to is you who elected them. And this is what is worrying. In 2020, we had the regional council elections. In 2020. In 2021, we had by-elections in Katima Eben. If you go to the statistics by then, there were 15,000 registered voters in Katima Eben. 15,000 registered voters. But those who went to the polls were only 3,200. Leaving us with almost 11,800 who didn't turn up for elections. Why do you think they didn't turn up? Because they're fed up. What if those 11,000 would decide to say, now we are standing up against those that want to be there? Shall we survive it? Where is the problem? Is it leadership? Is it us citizens? How are we contributing to it? So I'm opening up this discussion because I want to sit and listen. What must we do? Not what should Sankosa do. Not what should the councillor do. What must we all do? Then when I suggested that, you are sending me and the councillors because we are messengers. So send us. Because during the campaign, we said elect us will bring development. That's the development we must bring. So send us. It's all over. Anybody. It's an engagement. It's a discussion. Because we have to try to find a way forward. Right now, the sewage system has broken down. Not because of cancer per se, but the old asbestos that was used in the 60s and 70s have cramped down. And take it to soil, so the soil is not moving anymore. Even if you flush from your house, it doesn't move. Because the whole pipe is blocked. That's why I'm here this afternoon. That's what I was doing this morning. I came to do a groundbreaking to put up a sewer wastewater treatment plant there, and to see how we can revamp the different pump stations so that at least before the end of the year, the sewer can start running properly. It's not going to be an answer tomorrow. Point six, was here, by tomorrow we'll be able to flush. I have come to see for myself. It is there. We have been back upon it. We have to rectify it. We have to do it. We have to make sure that even the way the sewer lines were planned by the colonialists is very difficult. Because now we have to reroute. The sewer system is put between the rows of houses, not on the street. Now, if the other person has constructed a house in his yard or a yard or his plot and has built over the pipe, there is no way can damage that building. So now we have to reroute the whole system, to redesign the whole system of Katema Mayo. And it's not a question that we are going to achieve in one day. But a journey of 1,000 miles, John F. Kennedy said, a journey of 1,000 starts with one step. If you can't get started, you can't get going. So we have started going and started moving. We are moving in the right direction. You understand the town is big. We have also come to understand, and I've seen it personally, that on the other side, where we are going to put up a treatment plant, there are houses that are built there through land grabbers who grab the land. I know I received 2 calls last week from 2 ladies who are next to, I don't know where this is, that school, what school is that? In Nova. Alfea Sapofu. Yeah, what minister na before the Rafa, kama nambia kamani fanta fanta free school, babata mo nile kapate. Twale mu kali bere makansa la bamina. I said sorry. Mani na so bolele twale kina na kama mo so ko so. Because you are not supposed to be there. Don't think because I'm a minister I'm going to condone illegality. I will not do it. I took an oath when I became minister to uphold the laws of the Republic of Namibia. That's my job. Land grabbers that are there have to start vacating that place on their own. We cannot have a lawless state in this country. There are some people, Namibians, that's what I found out, Namibians, who get land from the town council. They go and rent it out to foreign nationals. They come cry back again, I need another land, they get another land, they're going to sell it. This is what they are. It's become a transactional business. And that has to stop. That has to stop. If you want land, apply procedurally. And the town council have to put up proper plots to allocate people. And we embark on what is called formalization of informal settlements. It's part of the agenda for 2025-2026. We are going to formalize informal settlements, which will mean that some people have to be relocated when systems are being established. And when we are in the land, and they get properly located, and they be given a certificate of ownership that they own that land. And when you own land, you can use that certificate to borrow money from the land. For now, the land you occupy illegally is boundary restricted. So that's beside the point, but I come to engage you and come back to why I'm here. What must we do to improve Katima Mulilo from what it is now? You are right to take over. We are all going to see them in the same. What must we do? Who does what? That's why I'm thank you so much. My idea is here is taking notes of what must we do Because when we go for budgeting, whether it's a council, whether a regional council or local authority council, these are the things you must sit and say, when we budget, this is what we budget for. Not budget from the air. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will allow, I hope I understood the minister. He did not ask for questions. He wants suggestions. If you want to ask a question, put it first. We want those who want to contribute with suggestions. There is a mic which we will rotate. We have the first one. We will give 5 people first to put their suggestions. I will have 2 that side. Okay. Please, I want to remind you, we are not here to disrupt the meeting. Put your views, respect other people's views. Don't challenge somebody when he brings his suggestion. Let us respect each other. The people in front here are dignitaries and they are elders. Please give to Kavozu. Kavozu will please introduce yourself. Those I know I will call. Introduce yourself, and then you are only given to put your suggestions, at least 2. Let us give other opportunity.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. First of all, thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Come here. I can see all councillors are present. They have never met in this way. Every time we come to them, it's only 1 or 2 who are present. When we requested most of them, the Honorable Governor is my witness. We requested the councillors to meet them as chairpersons. They are here. Thank you for that, Honorable Minister. Secondly, the reason why we are failing in this region is very simple. We don't consult the community. These people here, it's only today that they are here today. They have never convened a meeting in this way. This is for the first time we have a meeting of this kind. They will witness. They will never, ever consult. They are just doing things. Town council is doing things on their own. Honorable Minister, for your information, I'm not attacking them, but this is the reality on the ground. Hey, let me leave for other people to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What he is saying, Honorable Minister, is that the community feels that they are ready to be consulted. However, there are no consultations to the public. That was what he's suggesting, is that there should be consultations taking place. Am I right? Thank you. Let us have Jimmy, and then Abel, and then Badokso.
Let me begin by acknowledging the high table. Honorable Minister Sampasa James Sampasa, I was watching Parliament I was sitting last night. You left that building around 01:30. If it were some of us who would about waking up and going to work today, we'll be sleeping the whole day, saying, I overweight. And you didn't sleep overtime, did you? Some of us just 1 hour in the office, you came overtime. Thank you very much for the education. That you'll be able to go to a plane in the morning, and you didn't even go to your house that way and sleep on your right. Straight, put up a boot into the field. That's what a soldier does. A soldier does not sleep. When you sleep, the enemy attacks you. Thank you very much for the education. And being a son of the soil, you are rightly placed into that ministry. The agenda for your term, 5 years, is transformation of the rural and urban areas. And rightly put, you came to a rural setting because Katiba is not an urban area. This is rural. Right put it must be done to the village council. That aside, you want us to give you suggestions. Mr. CEO, we are dying of thirsty when we are paddling a canoe. All of us here. The Katima Town Council is hungry when they are sitting on a gold mine. You can't extract the gold mine. Why? You don't have resources. You don't have a grader. You don't have a compactor. The compactor that you bought, there was even a break, a small compactor. It's a small thing. Explode any time. It's too small. When you want to do the grading, you outsource, giving money to the community, these rich people who are here, the so-called business people, who don't even plow back into the community. There is no CRS, community, what do you call it? Corporate social responsibility. That's happening in Katima. But we're giving out land. Is that land being given for free land because of this community member, these business communities? An example in place. There is a lot.
Wajimi, may I ask you please to provide solutions?
Yeah, so I'm coming to that. Coming to that.
Because we have a lot of people.
Yes, I know that.
Waiting. Yes.
I know that.
Please.
There is a space opposite the Zambia Regional Council, so-called Baobab shopping mall. Am I right or wrong? Why can that thing be developed? That means the money can come into the coffers. But that thing has become a playground for the elephants. Even the billboard itself, it has been weird because summer came, the sun very heat, winter, rain, whatever, all seasons for the past 10, 15 years. But we are looking just opposite the region where our honorable governor and Madam Siaro is operating. We are seeing that thing. Why can't you develop that thing? When we evict people saying this land is for developers, we are taking you to Nova. Where are those developers? Are they briefcase developers? I hope you understand what I'm talking about, briefcase developers. So the land that we are taking people from, we need to see tangible developers that area. They can be paying back rates and taxes to you. Simple as that. We have seen other people doing it. But back to the town where we're doing agreements with. By and large, parking revenue stream for other towns. But here, why can the town council, together with the owners of those properties, generate parking money from parking? We have got Zambezi shopping center. We have got ShopRite. We have got shoppings here. And another thing, Honorable Minister, that might take into consideration. Why is it that Metro, that was almost opposite to KFC, why is that building almost on the road? There's no parking there. It's a risk to park your vehicle there because when you park parallel parking, the rest of the vehicle is on the main road, Agricultural Road. You can't reverse. What kind of building where the engineers who approve such structure that you are almost building into the main road? We can generate funds by making people who park to pay for such parking. Then you can have people, young boys who are employed, employ them to be giving tickets to people come and park. 10 minutes you can now get 10 minutes is for $2 or $3. In the long run, you get revenue that goes into your company. I submit.
Thank you very much. We give to.
Thank you very much. I rise here to.
Sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm neither a businessman. I'm just a concerned resident who is an aspiring business person in this region. Thank you. My name is Muloli.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee. My name is Kabete. I'm part of the business community here. Firstly, I would like to thank our leaders, our minister for calling this meeting. Thank you very much. I would like to put a few suggestions to the table. In as much as the minister says town council is not part of development, town council is an enabler of development. If you look around here, all you see is 99.99% micro businesses. There's not a single billionaire here except maybe 2 or 3. The billionaires are not part of this meeting because they are happy. It's unfortunate that they are the ones that are also not giving it. It's also unfortunate for us that are around here that those are the most enabled in this town. So for us to be able to give back, for us to develop, can town council cultivate an environment that supports micro businesses? As we stand here, or as we are here, I operated businesses in Venlo. The tariffs that we pay in Venlo, the capital city, compared to the tariffs that we pay in this town, it's a huge difference. I paid $400 for fitness certificate in Venlo, and that rate is prorated, meaning if I start business in March, I pay, I think the full cycle year is March to March. I pay the full $400. But if I start in September, I don't need to pay the full amount. It's prorated. But here in Katima, you will find that it's flat rate. Whether you register your business in February, you pay $3,400, which expires in a month's time. So if we have to start business in the middle of the year, we are forced to operate illegally just so that we make up for that time where we have to get the value of our. So what I'm trying to say is the environment in the town, it should encourage micro business to operate, to thrive. Coming to that, I would like to oppose, although it's a good suggestion, but we are trying to milk as much as we can. We are already paying for toilet money. So now we must pay for parking. So already that is an indication that we are running out of ideas. We will get to them.
Mr. Kabende,
So what
we said let us respect one another's opinion. Differing is not what we are looking for.
Okay, despite that, I still want to
Put your suggestion.
So my suggestion
that you put yours.
it still remains. Town council is an enabler of development. Please don't run away from that responsibility. Make sure that you enable all of us that are here. None of the people that are here, if you have to stay, have property in this town. So for us to be expected to say, let's give back, what do we give back when we don't have anything? A collective few is being enabled in this town, and they are not even around our mantras here now. The minister touched on the issue of roads. Our 2 streets in this town is strained by heavy vehicles that are damaging our roads. These heavy vehicles come to offload whatever they are offloading, damaging our roads, they go. So if town can look into that to say, listen, we have a maximum mass limit on our roads. These are not heavy traffic roads, these are low traffic roads. So to expect a track of how many tons and tons on these roads, we face in the situation we are right now. So please look into the macro business.
Let's give to the other people. Let's start with Dobson. Please, we need suggestions. Sometimes don't make a speech. Make your suggestion, be heard, and if we have questions, then I will ask you questions. But just put your suggestions, and then the people will be able to take note of the suggestions.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Am I audible? All right. Thank you so much. I wanted to take the podium, but unfortunately the setup, I don't know how they are in their stuff. We were given the mandate to invite the business community,
and it was supposed to go as such after the minister or before the minister to also represent the business community. I'm not standing here in my personal capacity, but I have a team behind that I have to serve and speak on behalf. In a nutshell, I want to raise certain points that NCCI, the Mbezi region, has seen and would like to make a suggestion to other stakeholders, which is KMTC, ZRC, and the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development. I stand here on the protocol established and I read my speech as prepared. Since the day I was given a week ago to prepare the business community of Mbezi to come and receive and welcome our Honorable Minister, I have prepared a speech. I will read it as such, and it's heavy that our Honorable Minister will take up and use it to address the challenges that we face in our region and the town of Katima.
Mr. Dodson, I will request you. I'm the director of proceedings. You will not even hear what I'm requesting. Can I take a suggestion? Okay, Mr. Dodson, I'm requesting you, because of the minister, you heard even from Balu. He did not sleep. If you can read the suggestions, the speech can still be, but we want you to start with the 7 suggestions. Then you can revamp them. If we can start, number 1 suggestion is A, and this is why if we can agree on that, because or else we can agree that we give Badokson to speak, finish, and we close the meeting. Now that's why we want the suggestions to be summarized. If we are to accommodate everyone, we started 8 o'clock and we need to go back home. Yes. Definitely. Okay. From the doctor, can you proceed, please?
All right. Thank you so much. In the matter of ceremony, I'm a professional and I represent the community. I'm from the arm of governance in the Ministry of State. Therefore, the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development to thrive and have a stand in foundation in this region. It must speak through NCCI. NCCI was founded in July 1990, the first arm that will represent the private sector. I said, I'm going to read the suggestions that I prepared. So already in the beginning, my Honorable Chief Executive Officer seems not to understand what I said. I said I'm going to read the suggestions. That's what I said. All right, Honorable Minister, Comrade Minister James Sakosa, Right Honorable Governor, Comrade Lawrence Apok, Your Worship the Mayor, Comrade John Tema, Commissioner, Regional Commander Nampo, say Andrea Shilo, Your Worship the Principal Magistrate, Ms. Clara Milima, CRO of the Regional Council, Madam Regina Dobu, Chairman of the Management, the Regional Council, Honorable Wallace Mushi, Katima Wilo Urban Councillor, Honorable Kenneth Masiku, Chief Executive Officer, Katima Wilo Town Council, say Rafael Ifaniso. All protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Pala. I'm the chairperson of Namibia Chamber of Commerce and Industry in the Mbezi region. I would like to respond to the Honorable Minister by presenting a suggestion as I have prepared them. Honorable Minister James Sankosa, we appreciate for your appointment as the minister in this line, in the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development. You suit the capacity as you have served the Namibian government in the same line in various portfolio. Point number 1 that NCCI has suggested to the minister and the gathering here on behalf of the business community is Namibia Tourism Board to set up an office in Katima Mulilo town in order to compete with Botswana Tourism Board in Kasani, Zambia Tourism Board in Livingstone, and Zimbabwe Tourism Board Victoria Falls. Number two, NCCI suggests that BIPA to set up its offices in Katima Mulilo for business registrations. Number three, the Division of Transport, both passengers and goods to be established in Katima Mulilo in order to have a swift approval of permission to operate. Honorable Minister, number four, we have also suggested that we call upon the government to strengthen the border patrols at night in order to stop smuggling of stolen goods between Namibia and neighboring countries. Some of these goods come from the business community properties. Number five, all local businesses to register with NCCI in order to have a one voice so that the government can easily facilitate resource mobilization to the region. NCCI Zambezi is not utilized to its best by the local business community. You should take note of this. Road to build the office by the private business people. No government built the business office for NCCI alone. When you do one in Zambezi, only Katima. Number six, Katima, Mulilo Town Council and Zambezi Regional Council are our valuable stakeholders in this quest for economic development. Therefore, we call upon you to protect the business industry of our region by creating a conducive environment of trade and having discussions with both local and international businesses. Our town needs a facelift in its CBD with clean surrounding, street lights and safe nights for our visitors, especially tourists, to feel safe and stay longer in order to attract foreign investment. The youth and the women should take up the opportunity that are specially made for them in various government institutions across the region. In areas of business promotion in the following areas: agriculture, tourism and hospitality, education and information technology. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I would like to quote what our President of the Republic of Namibia, Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah mentioned during a maiden speech, State of National Address, about economic development so that we can implement the Sopo Party Manifesto under the theme Unity in Diversity, Natural Resources Beneficiation, and Youth Empowerment for Sustainable Development. We are few to be poor, and we can eradicate poverty. Allow me to mention the 7 priority areas. I'm quoting from the speech of Her Excellency. The 4 priority areas, which the Med region also has a potential advantage, is agriculture, sports, youth empowerment, quality education and training, creative industry, quality health and social welfare, land, housing and sanitation.
You are very good at gossiping. Very, very excellent. I came here with a simple question. What must we do to develop this town? That's a simple question. It's our town, we need to develop. What is it that we must do? Can we be relevant? I did not come here for long speeches. I came for suggestions. So that tomorrow when I come to we say, that's what I want to do. Hello? I was in Parliament until 01 this morning. I was seated in Parliament to defend my budget. Budget here, part of which is sanitation, which has got to do with town. Budget here represents something of servicing of land. Urban development. What is that we must develop? That's what I expect from you. But you are all quiet. With ceremony brother, I can see fair. Huh? No. I'm sorry. If you don't want this meeting, I can go.
No.
How can you feel a chance? But you are being irrelevant. Can you sit down, please? No, sir. Can you sit down? Because I'm wasting my time. Can you sit down? No, sit down. Sit down. Sit down, you are wasting my time.
Yeah.
I want suggestions, not what the people say. Unless you can tell me this is what the people say, you must bring that to you.
Thank you very much. Community, when you are called to meetings, there are directors of ceremonies. I guide the meeting based on what has been said. I have said he must put suggestions. You booed me. You are the one, when he starts talking, you are now complaining. So we must learn to respect each other. I am going to give each one, you just bring one suggestion and you don't repeat. If you bring a suggestion and you repeat, I'm going to close you down. You bring one suggestion, we have lots of hands. One suggestion, the minister says it must be relevant. Relevant means it must touch on a suggestion that the minister can outline to say, this is what you are saying. Don't come and attack the people. Can we have that lady? Please, one suggestion, and we are moving the mic now from that side, from this side to that side. No, we have been too much on this side. We have almost four. Only one. We will move that side.
I'm Nasreda Teresa. I'm from Makalaba, East Sabah, where I'm doing my business. I would like to speak in my local language where I'm feeling free to speak. The suggestion is number one. Niwe ne kutiza mbezini jini uli udikwe ambaye tare tuana masila. Mutomo watengi ukawaku lile soda mukina town council number business ni. Chwani. Town council is a stop will like summer plots kwa foreigners. Tabayo kambe miao is for center fali. Kambe kimi yaho ya council. Kambe kimi yaho ya regional council. For this businessmen baba retain mo metro, ShopRite, Mangimai. Kambe renting a mwami yaho ya town council to generate money for themselves. Kuliba kona kule kama equipment. Eba kona ku service akoko kirina town ye. My equipment ni baba kwa later for their own money by pangezi bonabani. Kambe mayusi valu na kamba habanyandimi service. Kakuli council waheza kulieza contribute mali. Yona ine kava tababere kini kukeni sa nukala kukirina town. Kona tava ya number one. Fase kuli difficult kulweze kati mamudo kuli bona kuli kati mamuli.
More number two suggestion.
This suggestion.
More suggestion.
Fiona.
Suggestion.
Kona kuli uzwa kuiona yo ya kuweza selu nenwa kuli kambe kwa sisi ezara ya number 2 itava yemwezi kuli mukutize system ya ku ya refusal removal kwa ma companies ya ruvula makati mamuli tava ya kuseka town council ya kunga tava ya kuweza cleaning campaigns ya revaizanga ya kuclean mama suburbs eba kukuza kwa companies ya ruvula kakuli ma companies yao asiruweza kuservice wao kwa sichapa hakuna services zebaiza habakilini mwali bakazezi mwa choto magima ndibakazezi muzapita
Nyami na kikundi say cleaning services for council.
ni midaba ngeni seba mbele
The next person, please. Okay,
Kato Tijawa, Manero Gross, Honorable Minister, and Rosa Marigona, the Kawera Mumsho Waka, no to Arande. Sapili solution na kweza seli bonana
muikeze introduce
okina Jimmy Square lipira mumzi wa mutuna machoto o minister na kwa muni tumira ona mugire mwa sevinga kwa marenta wali kera mwa marenta we speak imira bara bari sevingira kuri fatigate ya kagoro mu university tumeza ho nane ni bwana jwara kuli baba business people wasegule kama plots hape kibaba basakotisi bona bamuhera fera kakuli basure kunga mubu nikwenda zabaeza nane nifuma najara kuli kasherenga kwa balipanga haiba balipa lubulera tena kuli haiba balipa kula ruzibika pa balipanga kono haiba balipanga kasherenga kwa mbeka hanga lulu kwa cancel agatire kwa cancel yona ine ngiye bakulezi bo mafira baya bawezi kuba atari kwa sikia bana kwa lulu kasherenga kali kana bukana sikia bana mu plus kama soro kana kweza na kwa mwenye ni bwana bodi hawa kubanga nitabe swana yecho alo kasherenga kata akikaba kansuba banga mote nikali peza bwana kwa kona nikali kasikia bakasia bakaise kwa sikia bakuli sikia weza tukifa nisiere po yemo nilifuma na bodi anizibe kapaba bisi de papa center ya kuka shopping mall ya shopping ma vector mwani yo lukusabulukwe kapasi hembe yaba ferelezo iskela shinyelao muna ki station kule mutari befa na nizwa kabe inanika station kaka baba ngani nyandi bananika station kabona batu baba kwela kona ya kabe abacha tu chips abacha basiatu pepa na phone magaba baba nduleka drinks same thing ngubo baba baka station kali nyandi tu station tona ntora mukitoto ngata kora kuli ibona kuli tutisamasira dana ukai zuado bakesi bakapoka bali station for kopanera lubana banga mo hakuna ya sanjiri vote me vote
matumezi
mai bwana kwa mwenye dimonera tabaona lokabona kuli yabapelelo ndo basiri ya kuli mwendi every month kapa every after 2 months into every after 2 months lubeni cleaning campaign ka fela on ground bwana baba business people baba wale kwa settle drinks bado kama inge bakirina nge bano itumesi
okay that was pretty good. Yes,
thank you very much for the opportunity. The honorable minister and the honorable governor, when you came in through that door, even your body told you that people are not here. People, they have to be forced to clap their hands. It's showing that people, they are not happy. So which means, if people are not happy, how are we going to develop? How are we going to develop? People are not happy. People are not together with the town council. How are we going to develop if people are not happy? So my suggestion here is town council create the conducive environment so that business people are here, poor people are here, criminals who are here. I'm not saying, but the development, all these things are included. If your town there is no criminal, there is no street kids, even witch doctor, you must know that your town is not developing. So all these people they have to be included. So town council, please make sure that before you sign something, consult, talk to your estate, meet with them, discuss issue with them every time and then, so that information help.
Hello, we said that we must not, we talked about consultation. It was already registered. If we continue on consultation, everyone, when are we going to finish?
CEO.
If the suggestion has been given, please shorten it. Don't make
let me shorten it. Yes. CEO, you went in the office with Ready Force, you were there, whether you were drinking coffees and whatsoever. Then you sign an agreement of saying that Ready Force must, you hand debts to Ready Force. And you suggest with your group that they have to put 15% increase. So if a person owing 1.5, you know the 15% of Ready Force? It's plus
What
minus.
is your suggestion?
My suggestion, I'm saying that please, before you sign something, consult, meet with your people.
Thank you
Don't
very
just
much.
do it in
Can we
your
have
office.
the next
People
person?
will suffer. We don't want people to suffer.
Can we have the next
We have to
person?
move forward together. Together we can move forward.
That is a suggestion. It's the
We
mic.
stay divided, we fall. Divided, no development. To tell you the truth, honorable. Thank you very much.
Can we agree? Because if I stop someone, it means the point has already been made. And you want us to continue like that. The minister has said he's the one who made this meeting. And if you continue in that way, he can close the meeting. Why are we not bringing that respect to each other? Yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you each a minute. And if you don't finish in a minute, I will cut you. Please. Okay? Just bring a suggestion. Yes, give him. Then we move to the back. When you move the mic now, move it to the back. Yes.
Thank you very much. The minister clearly now. Now, for 100 the Makalero for him a suggestion yet. So, can't you enough for India? When he has suggestion, you on Kepera. That could do up to my business people. Kapina Chivale Tamunum. Mazambezri. Kapan Jeme Town Council, Ikarena Vanabank. At least we have a Pangapla Deki Chimney. Kumari's days every month, Kappa. Every end of the year. Kala have a Bawana Ferraz into Africa Pinababosa. I think he will be a suggestion you have to Murikopanya now.
Thank you very much. We are going at the back to start from this side. I will now give only 6 and then we are closing. There is no meeting that will go forever. We need to stop somewhere. And that's how meetings are. Yes. Can we have the person? Yes?
Thank you very much. Ricardo, I'm going to suggest very quickly. I hope Mr. Minister is going to help town council to buy equipment so that they can use to service the land and bring up development. And the second one is all big business people should support local communities by donating refuse bags and dustbins so that we can eliminate the dirtiness that is around the town. And the third one is about the bushing. There's a lot of bushes. Some plots are not occupied for so long. That has contributed to the dirtiness of the town. That makes it to look like a village. So I hope town council can make a solution to that problem of bushes around this town. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am going to now identify, because most people who are talking, they are not business people, they are aspiring. We want to get business people. Can you bring the mic to Mr. Cletius? He's one of the rich business people in Katima. Yes. I want to give opportunity to business people. So if you are a business person, please lift your hand and give this opportunity to you. May you please introduce yourself with the business you are running.
Thank you very much, the Director of Ceremony. My name is Cletius Mishopa. All protocol observed. My name is Cletius Mishopa. I'm running a business, stationary business. I'm not a rich person, we are struggling. But I think I'll mention very few, I'll be short. People have been mentioning about consultation. I think we need quarterly meetings with the town council. Town council is the gatekeeper to all what we can do.
The face of the Katima region, or Katima town, is their compound and the graveyard that we have there. Welcome to Katima. The first thing you see sheriffs, then you see the graveyard. I was thinking, business people can help clean that graveyard. When I talk about business community, I mean the banks, they're supposed to be here. The PEP, the Ackermans, I think we need the political hand. Call all these money. They are collecting a lot of money which they are exporting from the region. If all business people can sit together, contribute a small amount, even a 5,000 a year, to depush or uproot the trees in the graveyard, then we involve the faith-based organization, the churches. You allocate a portion to each church to clean, so that our departed people can rest in a cleaner place. The business people can be asked to clean the front part of their shops. We always see people with brooms cleaning the town. If we have engagements, each business can be asked, can we hire somebody who will pay on a weekly basis to clean the front of your shops? And also what are the plants, if they are any found trees in front of their shops? It happens in some other towns. Each one needs to make the front of their shop look nice.
5 seconds?
Yeah, the last one, please, you must consider our business also when you are allocating business costs. We've been operating, I think the governor, opened CDA session officially in 2015. We are 10 years now, the road letters council. We've been elected for 10 years. That rental fee, we got a plot, but through a private person. The price is maybe 7 times higher than if you could buy a plot through the town council. Local people who are doing businesses.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Very much.
Yeah.
Let me give to the lady behind, and then we will move to this side at the back. We have one lady there. We are now considering business people and our female compatriots.
Thank you very much to all the honorable wishes here today. My name is Rebecca Katuro. I'm a business lady, but I'm not rich. And about how we develop our town, the suggestion, I'm talking about the open market because it's where my business is. Point number 1, we need the extending time to close. When we check around all the open market around in our country, they are closing from 10. But us, we first issue to close 7, but we are not finishing our things. Point number 2, we need electricity in the open market. We pull electricity from those rooms which are having electricity, but it's illegal when it comes to knowledge. Point number 3, in the open market is too much beef. We need that security company to be changed. Always we are requesting to have meetings with our town council committee, but we are not used to see them. We see only the person who's in the office for the open market. Point number 4, we need the committee in the open market. We don't have the committee, ever, never. We don't have that. And I don't know that one is 20, the last point. We are having houses here in Katima, which is we are charges like we are in town, especially like in Mahoma, it's station 9. We don't have street lights, but we are paying like we are in town. We don't have sewage, we are paying like we are in town. So town council, they must look at us with the big eyes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. The lady in checkers. I'm only left with 2 slots. So we will decide to where those 2 slots go.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I greet everyone for that meeting. My name is Eno Masiku. Yeah. I make just only 2 suggestions. 1, we are the consumers of chickens eaten here in these shops and eggs. But our chickens here, our broilers that we are we are making here in our own villages. You cannot sell it at ShopRite. Please, if they can look into it, that no, the consumers should also be the one who provide. Where will we get money in order for us to buy those chickens while we are the one bringing them and we are not having to sell to them here? That is one. Two, we have to try to work together here, as whether it's big business people or small enterprises. We have to come together in meetings whereby people have to come and suggest things and work together as a team to change. How can we develop the town if we are not coming together, if we are not giving chance to small business people? Thank you very much.
Thank you. I want the last woman. Okay, let's give the business person there, and then we will have the last. Give there. Then you will have Jennifer, who will be the last. Yes, then, but we need to. Sorry. Okay.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, Honorable Governor, distinguished guests, and all the presents. In fact, let me introduce myself. My name is Hisham. Part of communities business people, local people, even street business people, local people, even street vendors, because each must have his opinion and he must give the advice and the suggestion to town council how to develop our region. So I would like to urge town council to consider coming back with the town development forum. Number two, I'm encouraging all the business people that what the Honorable Governor, Honorable Minister said, those who are having arrears, we have to pay because this money is used to develop our town. So that's not all of us are owing, but sometimes business people are struggling. And I agree with each and every person here. Those street vendors up to the big businesses, sometimes we are struggling, but we need to pay our bills to make sure our town is developed. Number three is, I would like to urge also business people, each business must do the paving and interlocks in front of their business premises, and that will save a lot of money. We see town council, they spend a lot of money for people who are trying to help the streets, to clean the streets, and that must be a bylaw. Even if town council have to do that, and we charge business people through the bill. If I have a plot, it must be interlocked. If I don't have the money, you do it on my behalf and you charge me. I pay it through a year or 2 years.
Thank you very much. You are just having 5 seconds.
Okay. The fund management. I think town council is the biggest business institute in the whole region. And I'm just advising that we have to manage our fund accordingly. The other thing is street vendors. Our street vendors, if you look at them, they are mostly ladies, and they are mothers, and they are struggling. Remember, when it's a rainy season, there is no way for them to go. They run, either they go home or they hide somewhere, and they don't have the opportunity of running this business.
Thank you very
much. I want
much.
town council in conjunction with the business people, and I will be number one. You must come with a plan. How are we going to help our street vendors? Number last, our airports. I don't know whether it's falls under the Minister of Road. Our airports, we are in an area, the Botswana airport is an international airport. Livingston Airport is an international airport. Zimbabwe is an international airport. Our Kentima is still a domestic. Upgrading the Kentima airport, it will bring a big impact to each and every one. And these are the developments we want in our town. And again, on behalf of myself and all the business people, we are ready to work hand in hand with town council, with the local business people, with the small SMEs. We are ready, but there is a miscommunication. There is no communication. We need to be there. We need to be informed. We need to be part of your decisions. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Jennifer, you will be the last unless I'm advised by the Honorable Minister. Okay, Jennifer, can you bring your suggestions?
Thank you very
because
much.
the minister still need to say something.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Jennifer Masiku, the regional youth coordinator, and I'm talking on behalf of the young people. That's my business. Now, at the youth center, we don't have, it's not a proper youth center. We need that structure to be fully funded, or maybe whatever is missing there, it should be there. We don't have a youth hostel whereby we can accommodate and other activities of the young people. That's why you see a number of young people and a lot of bars. When you go to bars, you'll find a lot of young people, they are the one drinking. It's because there is a lack of youth hostel or any facilities at the youth center. We need a youth furnished youth center with a lot of facilities which can keep the young people busy. Same applies with sports. We have a challenge with sports on the funding. Our young people, they are sleeping at the library or conference with small mattresses. We need that youth hostel to be built there. The other suggestion, since most of the young people will fail to get support within this region. We come to town council, they are giving us 10,000, and then we have a lot of young people playing soccer and netball. That's why we are failing to go and win somewhere there. When with the competition, we go to regional council, same story. We want development account for this region, whereby every person who is getting tenders, both regional council and town council, at least even either 2% from what he got, so that money should be going to that regional account. Managed whether it's the regional council together with town council, as long as when we are making activities of the young people in this region, whether we have a regional team to travel to another region, we can able to feed those young people. They can be able to train. They can able to get tracksuits. We are traveling with our young people with their own attire.
Suggestions.
We want a regional development account, and then we want so that they can empower the young people of this region.
Thank you very much.
And then we want the youth hostel.
Your time is over.
Thank you.
Your time is over. Thank you very much. As much as we want to engage the minister, we would want to engage him throughout the night, throughout the years, but we cannot do that. He is also a human being that needs to rest. Your suggestions that you have placed forward are more realistic. And any other suggestion can still be written. We said, let us create forums. We can still write to the same minister if we go through NCCI. NCCI, they've just introduced themselves. They are the voice and eyes of all business people. So NCCI is here, and they are ready to start taking your suggestions. And they can send it to not only to the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, but to the other ministers. Are we clear on that? I hope our minister would want to make some comments on the suggestions that have been given. And then once he has done that, we will close the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Always, let us start the meeting at 2 o'clock next time around. But what I hear this afternoon is frightening me in the sense that you are always called but you never turn up. And what I've seen while you turned up, let me open up my box. What I was listening and seeing on social media was not what I heard this afternoon from you. I was hearing things like illegal transaction of plots. You are talking about that. But when you see the councillors, you keep quiet. You have been given a chance, you never say it. I am saying so now. Number 2, I'm going for local economic empowerment. The Public Procurement Act has got 2 purposes. Local economic empowerment, purchasing of services and goods for the use of government. And what I hear on your social media is that there is only one Chinese that's getting tenders from the local authorities. But we never say it. I was asking for the suggestion because this is what I expected to say. We have a problem with the procurement and we suggest we do it this way, but you never did. So I'm pointing out to you to say we leave this meeting for today. Let's go out and prepare. The next meeting should be a combined meeting of the local authority and the regional council. Then we take it from there. But I listened to your brilliant idea about the youth center, idea about business people paving the front of their shops. It's so irritating if you drive between Kamumu supermarket and these others going through to the hospital, the market. It's very disappointing. Very disappointing. It is actually a swimming pool during summer season and it's a donga during spring season. As a brother suggested there is nothing that stops a business person who says, this is close to my business, let me go and bring gravel at the level of this thing, even if you don't put interlocks. I have not seen a suggestion here. Sports. Which businesses are sponsoring our youth in sports? Masiringi was already sponsored from outside, not from here. But look where she went. How far she went. So I want to see businesses that are involved in youth development. Businesses that are involved in sponsorship. Who can stand up and say, let's have a clean up day of Katima. I'm going to sponsor plastic bags. I'm going to sponsor this, and then we clean the town. This is what business could do. Business would go into schools and say, I want the most talented child in mathematics or in whatever, so that this child can be trained as a medical doctor, sponsored by a business person. Honorable councillors from local authorities, the businesses here are occupied by Chinese. And if next time I come, Chinese are not here, we better discuss it. I'm taking it very seriously. Chinese have taken over this town but are not participating in the general public. We cannot continue. We cannot continue. I'm appealing to you, we cannot continue. Get the message very, very clear to them. They are operating from here, and there are shops when I entered, there were dirty shops in the whole country. They're the dirtiest shops, the Chinese shops. They never clean. It's time they stand up and clean their shops. So the suggestion to put my peers here is sitting with her computer, she's writing everything that we suggested. As I said, Rome was not built in a day, but I believe together you and me can get something. Because if you go and sit in Windhoek and operate the workers, you will come and say, you never consulted us. So we should come here and consult. It's not the end. Let's just start, and I encourage that to form what the other business president suggested, a big Katima business forum. And don't leave politics to the people. Don't do that. The Act says we hold elections every 5 years. It does not say once you have elected a councillor or you have elected Sakwasa, Sakwasa is permanent. No. If you are not doing what you elected me to do, it's within your powers to make a petition to say we want a violation. It's time has come for us to know what our rights are, because we, as political leaders, are your workers, not your bosses. The difference is this: the CO, the CRO, never went to you to promise you development when they want to go to you, did they? Never. But me and the honorable councillors came and said, please elect us. We'll bring development. The question is, where is that development? Now, if it is zero, after electing us, did you tell us what you elected us for? Yes, we did. You didn't. So I said, before you point a finger, point at yourself first. It's your duty as the electorate to tell us, not to gossip, tell us, as this afternoon say, this is what we expect from you in this town. This is what we expect from you in this constituency. Bring us sanitation, bring us water, bring us electricity that I had, and really, if it's true that people are paying for municipal services that are not being rendered, that's not correct. If you pay for refuse removal and the refuse removal not being done, then something needs to be revisited. Honorable. So, toilets. Let's do this. There is what is called self-development. Self-development. Some of the things that we expect to be done by someone else to be done by you as a person, for yourself. But the provision of water, the provision of sanitation, sewage pipes, yes, the provision of streets and graveling of streets, that's what my minister is for, and that's what we are going to do. We'll do that, because we have a duty to do it. And those that are building in the informal settlements, there is what is going to be formalization of the informal settlements. It means you will be relocated somewhere. If the street to be done is straight with your shed, it will be removed. But when you are being relocated, moved where you are, it's the duty of the council to look for a place where you can be staying, not to throw out to the street. People that will be moved will have to be allocated different plots where they can be settled. We'll do it legally, systematically, not violently. And fighting each other will not help us to go anywhere. We are duty bound to support each other. Honorable councillors, the community, from what I see in the Bible, they are complaining about the tenders, the manners of the tenders, how the town councillors are operating. It's not doing local economic empowerment. But again, let me come back to you on that one. You complain that you are not getting tenders. I was the Deputy Minister of Works and Transport. When you get a tender, what do? as Namibians, black Namibians. The first payment you get, you don't even pay your workers. You don't pay your workers. You're going to buy a car. You're going to marry the second wife. Instead of saying that if this tender is going for 2 months, 3 months, pay your workers because it's them that are making sure that you get that payment. Pay your workers. And then your workers will work freely for you, will get more money. And even the next time the council goes on tender, they will say, who rendered the tender the best? Let's look for that company. That one gave us the best service in the shortest possible way. You open up your own way. But if your tender you are given, you become blacklisted because there are no white lists here. Always a blacklist. You get blacklisted because of the manner in which you rendered that tender or executed that tender. It becomes difficult for you to get the next tender. So let's just know to say, how do you bring your side? How does the government bring its side? So that together we move in the right direction. Together we pull each other up. That's our duty. Having said so, please, it's not the end today. But when we come back next time, please, I'm repeating again, come ready. Say, this is what I've observed. I like the idea to say, at least if we can now in May clean the mess and say, this weekend or this day, we are going to clean all this side. Next time that side, cut the bushes all there. It must look like a town. Some villages outside Katima looks better than Katima. Traditional villages are more cleaner than Katima. Let's do something. Councillors are elected by you. And we are looking forward for you to vote again before the end of this year. Because it's your right, it's your duty, it's a civic duty for you to vote. But you must vote because you are satisfied that you are going to do a good job. If you abstain from voting, someone else will vote for you. Like I gave it 15,000, only 3,000, 10,000. And Swapo gets 1,000, 6,000 votes, and it wins. And they will keep pointing a finger at Swapo. No, they were not supposed to win. No. You see, when it comes to council, right now we are we have Swapo councillors, we have non-Swapo councillors. If we say Katima Mlilo is failing, it's not Swapo, it's all the parties that are in the council. All of them are failing. There's no single member of the council saying, no, our party was winning. It's only the Swapo councillors that are failing. No, you were all council members. If that council failed, all of you failed, then you must vacate your position. Give others a chance. Thank you very much. We meet again. It's just the beginning. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister. Our community, just one announcement. The minister have heard that we don't consult. If you look at your WhatsApp, Robson, please assist the town council. When you send something on WhatsApp, please send to the others. On Tuesday next week, we will have a meeting. We are discussing the financial year 2025-2026. It will be in the hall. The suburb committees have been invited. Each suburb is having a committee. And those committees will come and do a presentation, suggestions on what they want or how they want development in their suburb. You need to remind you that your suggestion and presentation does not guarantee that your suggestions will be funded. However, it's the start of the point. we always call for these meetings, only 3 people attend. We have public council meetings. We have public council meetings in the hall. I can tell you the people that attend, Mr. Kavende, Mr. Yes. So in the community hall, we always send this on the platforms where it is shared amongst you. Please attend these council meetings. They are very, very important. Therefore, I have given to you Tuesday, we are having presentations from suburb committees. We have sent them invitation letters. They must come and present their own budget, what they want the council to do in their locality. Thank you very much. We will take this opportunity to thank the high table and those that have joined. There is always the next time. But let us start with the first step now, as the minister encouraged us. And thank you very much. And it's officially closed.
Okay, then tomorrow